Well, here we are then, another F1 My Team episode. Now this one, before we jump into it, I want to quickly mention one thing. There is a lack of replay cameras, and that's because my game crashed whilst recording them. So all I have is the race highlights, which automatically save on the game. So yeah, I do apologise, nothing I can do about this. Sometimes it happens from time to time, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video nonetheless. But yeah, here we are then for the Austrian Grand Prix. If you haven't seen the last one, go check it out, guys. Link up in the top right for Canada. A very, very tasty race. Hopefully this one will be more of the same. Now, this is one of them tracks where it's a bit misleading, and it has slowly become one of those tracks where it's actually the hardest one for me to beat the AI, because they are so fast around here. It's absolutely nuts. Again, you know, on the table, we have the challenge of trying to get a sub 1 minute lap in qualifying, as we have rain forecast in qualifying. But for this race, to help us out a little bit and give us a bit of a push, a bit of a boost, we're going to go ahead and change our engine components, as we're pretty much at the halfway stage of the season now. So we're going to go ahead and make those adjustments. And with that said, we jump into Q1. And we're going to get the qualifying underway. And we're going to see if we have pace or if we're going to struggle. I really don't know what to expect around here. It's literally a lottery every single time. So, yeah, we're going to hop on to our first time lap. Now, this one didn't go off to the best start because we completely cut the apex at turn 1. Not by much, but enough to invalidate. So, the first lap is in the drain. Luckily, we've got enough fuel on board for another couple of laps still, so no real panic. So, we'll go ahead and go for a second push lap. You can see this one looking pretty decent. I got myself a bit of a delta to aim for, so I knew if I was in a good lap or not. And making our way then into the final couple of corners then. Let's see what our first lap is. We completely missed the apex through turn 9 and then to turn 10. We just about keep it within track limits. Up to the line though, and it's a 1 minute 1 minute flat 0.8, which is not that great when I believe the fastest lap already is a 59.8 or something like that. So I went ahead and went for another push lap. This one was fractionally faster, as we're about a 10th up right now. Making our way into turn 9, this time hitting the apex, and then turn 10, missing the apex and running wide, and therefore invalidating this and next lap. We were to set, you know, a 7 high, but it wasn't that great anyway. So, yeah, we're going to go back to the pit lane, back to the box, and put a fresh set of soft tyres on and try again. And this was my best lap in Q1, so let's see. Right now we're P16 on the cusp of elimination. We're going to see if we can try to push on here and turn this around. So heading into the first corner, steady on the exit as we make our way now up towards turn number 3.
We've only got 2 laps.
Spot the braking, bring the car over to the left hand side at about the 75-60 meter mark with these brakes. Hit as hard as you can, get the anchors on, and then get the rotation. Quickly back on the power, short shifting on exit and making our way down towards turn number 4. Bring the car again onto the curb and then use the inside curb to rotate the car. Smooth on exit, easy does it as we go into 5 and then 6 and 7. The 2 left-handers here, important to carry some decent corner speed as we end sector 2. Turn 7, avoid the inside curb completely, otherwise you're going to completely spin out. And then now just the final 2 corners to go. Try not to ruin the lap and keep it clean. Turn 9, absolutely perfect there. Loads of inside curb, bit of a snap as we have to hold the rear end of the car, and then turn 10 we keep it within track limits, and across the line we go as we drop into the 1 minute 0.5s. Only up to P13 though, which was a little bit concerning. I tried to go for another lap, I messed it up, so this will end up being my last attempt in Q1. Overall, we got lucky because we managed to just about get through. So yeah, P16, but it seems like we're lacking some pace, and Michael Schumacher as well. So yeah, definitely not ideal, and yeah, it seems like we're going to be on the struggle side of things rather than, you know, the sub 1 minute lap times. So yeah, overall, a bit of a poor Q1. We moved to Q2, and there's only 2.5 minutes to go. You can see in the top left the intermediate tyres. The reason for that is because it rained in the first part of Q2. So we just waited until the end of the session, put on our last fresh set of soft tyres available to us, and we're going to go for a push lap and see if we can make it to Q3 somehow. So turn 1, 5th gear, we actually did a pretty good job through that. I was quite happy with that one. That was a pretty sweet first corner, nice and wide on the entry, and then back across for the apex, and then a nice clean exit. Up towards turn 3, braking at about 70 meters down to 3rd gear. Didn't quite catch all the apex, as also we have a bit of oversteer mid corner, which forces my exit to be a little bit slow. Then down towards turn 4. Again, bring the car to the left-hand side. Brake at the Pirelli board above you, and then use that inside curb to rotate, and then again try to get the clean traction. And then these two left-handers, using a little bit less wing in this session to try and improve my straight line speed and stability. Trying to keep it all within the track limit. You can see here, of course, we're purple because we're the first dry lap time. And then now the final two corners again, trying to run the lap. Bring the car right over to the left and then flick it through. And then the final corner, easy does it on the apex. And then back on the power, DRS open and across the line. And it's a 1 minute 0.5, which is what we've done in Q1, to be fair. Which isn't too bad considering the track wasn't 100% dry. But yeah, that was the best we could do. And we tried going again, one more attempt, but it was only up by half a tenth, and you know, the improvement wasn't really there. And then also the final corner, I just completely understeered off the track and invalidated. So that was it, game over, qualifying over. And yeah, we're only going to go P15 in qualifying. Michael just about gets through into the top 10 shootout. So yeah, there's a lot disappointing, really. I don't know what it is, but I feel like we're struggling at the minute, man, with Monaco, Canada, and now this. It seems like we're in a bit of a rut, struggling to find performance, but still, we'll try and fight back in the race. Hopefully, with the Austria starting on mediums, we can try to find something. But it's a shame because the pace is good, but I'm losing 7 tenths alone in the penultimate corner, which is ridiculous, but that's just the way this game is now. So, yeah, that's it for qualifying. We're now going to move into the race.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, George Russell and Bottas, Gasly, Tsunoda, Sainz and Daniel Ricciardo, Latifi, Ocon, Lance Stroll, Martinez, Giovinazzi, Lundgaard, Michael Schumacher and Robert Schwartzman, Mick Schumacher, Eilert, Mazepin and Nobuharu Matsushita. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Now then, we are here for the Austrian Grand Prix. P14 on the grid, and I can't lie, we're a long way down where we need to be. Also, Michael Schumacher took a grid penalty, so he's actually behind us. So this isn't looking that great. Red Bull, I believe, on the front row. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, man. The AI are super fast in the last sector. The first two sectors are fine, but the final sector, I'm losing like half a tenth to 6 tenths. It's absolutely bonkers. Hopefully, in the race, it'll be a little bit better. Now, for strategy this race, we're going to start on, I think, the medium. It's our only chance, really, to try something different this race. If we make the medium work, we could have a decent race, I think. Fuel-wise, we're going to go negative, you know, like the minimum, basically, like we always do, which in this case is going to be about 4 laps, 4.2, which should be fine. We should be able to recover that. Elsewhere, I'm going to keep my tyre pressures the same and also run slightly less wing to try and give us a bit more straight line speed. We'll see if that works out for us in the race. But yeah, it's going to be a tricky one. We have to be aggressive, make moves, be smart with strategy, and hopefully the mediums are a good race tyre. Anyway, leave a like if you're excited for the fight back, and let's see if we can try and get at least onto the podium this race. Okay, let's get to work. We need some big points this afternoon. 5 lights. And we're underway. Not the best start, quite a bit of wall spin. Into turn 1 though, we're gonna try to keep our nose clean if possible. We've got Lundgaard on the outside there, also on the medium, which will just force him onto the sausage curb, which backs him off a little bit. He's gonna fight back though with the slipstream here as we head up towards turn 3. We'll try and get Giovinazzi at least. Just get 1 car back if we can. Into turn 3, drifting through there as we struggle to control the rear end of the car. So back to where we started. P14, we've got Ocon ahead of us on the medium. So important that we try to pass him. If we can, that would be ideal for us. And then after that, I think everyone else is on softs. So yeah, pretty straightforward scenario at the minute. For now though, the first 2 laps of the AI are going to be very, very quick and flat out. So we've got to try and keep the pace. They'll be at full power. Then after lap 3, that's when things will start to open up as we get an early warning for track limits. Got to be careful with that. Yellow flag up ahead, and I think someone's had an issue. Yep, car in the pits, and oh my god, whoa, what the hell has happened there? What the hell was that? Leclerc, I think, has retired, but went into the pit lane. I don't even know what happened there, but somehow we were okay. I almost crapped my pants. I thought we was going to have a massive crash with Leclerc at the final corner. Luckily, we're still alive. So, anyway, back to the action. That was a bit of a moment. We've got a bit of an update up front. I can see the two Red Bulls are breaking away already. I wonder if that Leclerc incident had anything to do with it. So this is not ideal with the Red Bulls breaking away. Hopefully it's Perez ahead of Verstappen. But for now, we're going to get back to work and see if we can try and get Ocon here.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Right then, DRS enabled. This could be our chance to get past Esteban Ocon here. We're going to try and close up into turn 3. And then I'd like to see if I can get the traction out of here and get him into turn 4. For now though, Ocon getting just about enough traction to stay ahead. So not quite going to happen just yet. But I feel like I've got good pace and we can definitely clear some of these guys on softs as well.
We're in danger of running out of fuel before the end of the race. Start being a little conservative with the remaining fuel, please.
Lovely turn 1. Really, really nice. We're going to keep the ERS on here. I think I can definitely go for a dive bomb on Ocon. Up the inside we go into turn 3. Whoa, big moment on the exit, but we get the move done. That was a lovely move. This is the only race so far this season I've been able to run 100 brake pressure. I don't seem to be locking up, so it's allowing me to brake super late. Didn't help in qualifying. Still wasn't that quick, but still in the race it's going to help us make those late moves. Up to P12 then. Let's try and get back within Stroll's DRS range if we can. That's going to be very important. Unfortunately, even though we got DRS in the pit straight last lap, Stroll still managed to drop us, and now we're out of DRS range and we're losing time everywhere. The medium isn't that quick, and I don't seem to have that good race pace, at least as I thought I did. Ocon could be coming back past soon if I'm not careful, but yeah, we're lacking a bit of pace right now. Let's see if we can maybe get something go our way, maybe some battling or something, or maybe the soft start to drop off, but for now, I'm bleeding time on the streets, you know, pretty much everywhere. Look at the delta, man. That's ridiculous. I'm starting to struggle now. Tires are overheating, and because of that, I'm starting to lock up, and I'm just not able to brake as late. I'm overdriving, basically. I'm driving too hard in the corners to try and make up for lost time. And you look at the straights, I'm just bleeding time. Like 2 or 3 tenths per straight. The Stroll, which is really frustrating. The AR showing no signs of letting up. This is going to be constant pace. We need a bit of battling ahead or a safety car or something to break this up, because that soft train is just too fast with the DRS. They're just driving away. Okay, here we go. Cars are starting to pit. Bit of a break up now, and this train ahead finally, something might start to happen. More cars will be in next lap as well, so that's going to help.
Your MFD for a new strategy option.
Whoa, that's a lock up into turn 1.
Michael is in the pits. Michael in the pits.
Just had a turn 1 lock up, and that's over here, the left front.
Got that confirmed.
Why not? We'll go for that. See if we can stretch this stint out. Not feeling confident though. I'm not seeing enough progress. We'll see what happens this lap though. Okay, no cars in the pits. Interesting. So I'm guessing these guys are going to go for mediums, and the ones that pit before are going for the hard tire. So we'll have a bit of an offset in terms of tyre compound. Whoa, that was a horrible turn 1. Oh, this is frustrating. Oh, Ocon's pitting already. That's interesting. Hard tyre then for Esteban Ocon. Good news for us. Means the only guy that was near us on the medium, and one stopping on medium, is in. We get a second warning for track limits as we completely missed turn 1 due to a lock-up. I'm struggling to keep these tyre temps under control, man. Just starting to make some progress now. Gap to Stroll 1.7. I think the guys on soft are starting to struggle, but just as I start to catch up, they're all going to pit, of course, so I won't even get the benefit of DRS as we lose the back end through turn 9. My god, that was scary. Right, let's keep going. P5 now. We need a virtual safety car would be really nice right about now. It would really get us in the race. And the remaining cars are in, I believe. So that's going to move us up into, actually no, P2. No, P1, there we go. I thought I saw an Alpine ahead, but no, that is it. So we're going to take lead for a few laps. Verstappen's behind and closing in on fresh mediums. Literally, he gained 2 seconds on me in that last lap. That's crazy. Let's see if we can distract Max a little bit, cost him a little bit of time. feed him into some traffic maybe. That would be nice for us. That might give us a chance if we can drop him all the way into Russell. That would be the only thing we can do really. Max fastest lap, as you'd expect. Now we're going to try and slow him down a little bit if we can. It's not going to be easy, but we'll do the best we can. It might ruin our own race a little bit, but if it means we feed Max into the pack a little bit, then it's probably worth it. Here comes Max, he's going to have a run on us here. Lovely, we can stay ahead for now. We can slow him down through this section a little bit and feed him into Russell. We're hanging in there right now. Max is closing in. Gonna have to go defensive here. It's working out well for us so far. We're able to keep him at bay. Russell now 5 seconds behind. Here comes Max again. Don't really have the tyres or the braking confidence to do this, but we're staying ahead for now. This is costing Max loads of time. Gonna try and go around the outside here, but that's not gonna happen. He might get us here though. This is going to be a difficult one to clear. AI always turn their engine up out of that corner. Here comes Max. I'm going to defend the inside super aggressively here. Max goes a long way round.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
Whatever. It's frustrating, man.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
Might be able to re-overtake Max here.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Oh,
the
nice.
officials are deploying the safety car due to multiple cars being stopped on track. Mind your delta.
Ooh, okay. Lando's out. I was going to say he's got a 5-second penalty, but I think something's happened at the final corner. I can see him off the track. Oh, that's a frustrating one, man. Wish that happened like 2 minutes before, like, no, 30 seconds before.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Confirmed.
We're not going for that, we're going for the softs, Jeff. But yeah, we're going to box this lap. Now we're going to box. The safety car has parked up at the entrance of turn 2, turn 3. We're going to box for a set of softs. Let's push the pit entry here. Lovely pit entry, nice and aggressive. Shame we've got the 3 seconds, but looking at the minimap, we could rejoin in P4 here. That Lando crash has caused a big slowdown in the AI. We could be P4 here, and actually Russell and Sainz have pit.
Go, go, go.
Oh my god, we could be P2 on softs.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
And we are P2 on softs. Oh my god. Right. I'm telling you right now, we're not going to win this race because Max is too fast, but if we can take a P2 with the penalty, that would be a massive, massive W for us. I reckon I could nick a fastest lap and an extra point and take away from Max. I reckon I can do that. I'm just not sure if I'll win, but we can get a P2 in the fastest lap today, and I'll absolutely take that. What a safety car, and that's why we went long. That's why we started on the medium, hoping for something like this. Now, crucially, if he's one-stopping, I believe Michael is P7. Max and Perez are P1, P4. So both myself and Michael, we've both got ourselves back into this race. Not just myself, both cars in the top 7. Hopefully Michael doesn't stop again and goes to the end. I'm assuming he's in the hard tyre. If he's got to stop again, he's not going to score any points. Here we go. Late call, but this is it. The race is going to get back underway. And there we go, Max has pulled the pin. So, we're not going to pass him the first 2 laps, I don't think.
The track is clear. Green
really, what we want to do now is try to drop Stroll. Hopefully Stroll can keep Perez behind him for a couple of laps and build a gap. At least drop Stroll out of DRS range.
You might want to start being a little more conservative with your fuel. We may not finish at this rate of usage.
I think we'll be okay. But yeah, we want to try and drop the cars behind out of DRS range. Max is pushing already. I'm making a bit of a mess of this restart. Let's try and crack on. Fuel's not going to be a concern. Let's push. And Michael pits.
Michael is coming in for his stop.
Unbelievable. I don't know what it is with the strategy of the teammate AI, but it's just pathetic. Max is pushing really hard here. I'm struggling to keep up. But we are on the brink of dropping Stroll, so that's a positive. There we go. We've got the 1 second gap now. Let's see if I can get back within a second of Verstappen. That was a lovely turn 3, to be fair. That was really, really good. Bit of oversteer, but we gained loads of time. Just got to try and stay within a second here for DRS next lap. Max has got the gap again. I've run out of DRS.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Warning again, turn 1. I'm really struggling to find the pace, man. Max has slipped out of the DRS range. Hopefully I can get back in, but my god, he's so fast. Can't match him around it at all. I'm nowhere near him. That's why P2 for us would be fantastic. Stroll, Perez battling. That's perfect. We have to get within DRS of Verstappen. It's going to really help us out.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. We've been informed of an incident which has resulted in lots of loose debris on the track. The safety car is being deployed.
Wow, another one. I can't match this pace. My goodness me, it's so strong. It's literally ridiculous how strong Verstappen's pace is. I mean, the AI in general, they are so fast in the final 2 corners, especially turn 9. I can't do anything on the softs. I think we're going to have to aim for P3 this race, because Perez is going to be too quick as well. This is so tough. Normally the AI after 2 laps stop running full power, but they're not around here, they keep going. Safety car in this lap. I'm trying to weave for some last minute temperature. We'll try again, but my tyres this time are a bit more worn out than the last restart. We'll see. I'll try and do my best. If I can just get a podium this race, I'd be really happy. Fastest lap ain't going to happen. 1 minute 1.2 is the fastest lap, which is absolutely ridiculous to say. Max down on a set of medium tyres. So here we go then, back on the way. Let's see if I can keep up this time. I know where the pace is. We need to just get going from the get-go.
Green flag.
Let's see if I can try and do a better job this time. I know where the limits are. Gotta make full use of the time. Look how Verstappen drives away on the straight. I must be running really high wings because the AI just drive off on the straights, man. So normally I have to have a chance of passing him here, but he's running full power, so he's just going to drive off. Even with the DRS, I wouldn't have a chance of getting by. Let's try and stay within the second though if we can this time. I really want to try my best. Okay, we're hanging in there, but we are going to drop out now. Shame. But this corner right here is the one where Max does the damage. I mean, I can't match what he does through there, and I even get a warning for off-tracking. Good thing is we've dropped Stroll.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Now we're going to lose out to Perez, to be fair. The play here could be letting Perez just go. Maybe he can latch onto Max and pull away. That's all I can really hope for at this stage, really. Yeah, I'm going to let Perez go. I've got no interest in trying to stay ahead. I think it's pointless.
Virtual safety car has been deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. There's been an incident resulting in a high level of debris on the track.
What is going on? Another safety car.
Out on the track, so the officials are moving to a full safety car.
What the hell is going on? Oh my god, these safety cars are going to ruin my race. We're gonna finish. Yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're gonna finish way down. The safety car has absolutely done us in with the penalty, and our tyres are wearing out. I can't keep doing this pace every restart. Looks like the safety car is going to stay out one more lap as the final 3 cars haven't caught up. This restart pace is going to be absolutely brutal, relentless, because you're not just going to have the standard 2 laps that AI do when a race starts or a safety car restarts where they're full power. You're going to combine that with their final 2 laps of the race where they're coded to go for the fastest lap. So we're going to get the fastest possible AI for 2 racing laps.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Also, yeah, fuel-wise, you can see we're nearly at plus 3 laps, and we start at minimum. That's what I meant about safety cars. You know, you save a lot of fuel, and that's what we missed at Monaco. Just 1 safety car to make it for the race win. Anyway, if we got the podium this race, it's going to be a miracle. We're relying on battles behind the field. Now, I've got 1 ace in the hole as we lose our DRS again for the 2nd race in succession. If I can time the Verstappen restart to perfection, maybe I can lunge him somewhere and force him to battle with Perez, and maybe I could get a gap. You know, that's the only hope I have, but I'd have to get a perfect restart. Right, here we go. Restart time. I'm trying to save my rear tyre warm up for now for this straight. Right, we need to be ready to go here with Max right on him. Here we go then. I've only got an ace in the hole to play. It could be this one right here.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
Yes, come on. We force Max onto the curb. It's going to be a drag race. Down to turn 3. Here comes Sergio Perez as well. It's going to be 3 wide into turn 3. Have to get on the brakes to avoid it. Perez goes up the inside of Verstappen.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
Come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Oh, I just don't have a straight line speed, man. Ah, Perez ruined it. Damn it. That was my ace in the hole. I tried to play it. We need to hang on here for all our worth. Come on, go, 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 go. I need Stroll to... That's it. I need Stroll to have a look at Perez. That's what we need. Them 2 behind need to battle as much as they can. And there's been another incident further back. Oh my god, there's been a big one. Latifi, Stroll behind. Perez is at the pit. That's good for us for the championship. The AI can't do the final 2 corners. The cars are so fast.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
I'm saying the cars are so fast. The AI's racecraft does not exist around here anymore. And, you know, for a lot of tracks. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm struggling here. The tyres are going. I need Stroll to have a look at Latifi maybe, but I don't think it's going to happen. Latifi's going to get a podium, I think. Oh, he is going to get a podium. It's just a question of whether he gets 2nd or 3rd. Hopefully Stroll's got wing damage. That's all I can hope for really from the Perez incident. That might cost everyone some time. We can nab a P3, but I don't think he has got wing damage. Oh, we're not going to make it. Gazzy's going to get us as well. Verstappen's going to win it. Let's just bring it home wherever we can. Left of this race. There we go. Crazy race. My god.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
There we go then, race done. Verstappen wins in Austria. It's a double podium for Canada as Latifi and Stroll get onto the rostrum, Gasly P4. Then it's Matsushita and Giovinazzi in P6, P7 ahead of Russell, Ricciardo, Lundgaard. Verstappen though taking a massive, massive win today for the championship. We are on a terrible run right now. I don't know what it is. I can't seem to get a clean race together. Yeah, it's my bad. I mean, the penalty is my fault. Otherwise, we should have got P2. But even still, frustrating race. No pace all weekend around here. This is a really tough track, it seems, with maxed out cars to beat the AI. Nonetheless, Ocon out the points along with Michael Schumacher. Again, disappointing race from him. Sainz, Bottas, Mazepin, Mick Schumacher, Schwarzman, Ilott, and then Perez with an issue at the end, and along with Tsunoda DNFing, along with Lando and Leclerc. So in the standings, we are P2. We overtake Perez, but Verstappen has a 21-point lead heading into, I believe, Silverstone. So, yeah, Latifi up to P4. What a season Latifi's having. My God, King and Nicholas Latifi. Respect that man. In the Constructors, we're P2, nearly 100 points off Red Bull. I think the Constructors is going to be impossible with Michael as a teammate. I've already accepted that. We may have to consider a teammate change at the halfway stage. But yeah, what a horrible race. And somehow we got P5, and it should have been P2, but we messed up. So yeah, that is it, guys, for the race. I'm really confused. I've got a lot of things in my mind. I'm really surprised how much we're struggling this season. Very scruffy. It started off so well, but the last 4 or 5 races, we've just really dropped the ball and, you know, thrown away a lot of points. So, yeah, Monaco, Canada, Austria, 3 terrible races. We really need to brush up and do better. So, yeah, we go again next race. Hopefully we can do better and game on in the championship, because we need to start winning races again. It's really, really important that we don't let Max get momentum and pull away. So, yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe for more absolute chaos. 3 safety cars in the last 10 laps. Absolutely bonkers. But yeah, just watching, guys. Take care. As always, a massive shout out to the channel members for supporting the content. I much appreciate you guys, and all of those, you know, that comment down below. I really, really appreciate it. As always, check out 2 videos on screen if you haven't seen them already. But that is it from me here today, and I'll see all of you in the next one.